Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Any% tournament. We are
Hello.
here. Hi. We're here for the race between Judgesphinx and Part of the Creed. My name is Sylvie, and I'm here with my co-commentator.
Hello, I'm Bridick.
And I just want everyone to give AP a huge thank you for coming in and saving the day for a second time this tournament. What a legend. Now, we're gonna get these runners counted down.
Yes, we.
Alright.
Alright.
So the runners being counted down now. There's going to be a short delay, and then they'll get going.
Alright. And we're now seeing the race start.
So, looking at PBs alone, Judgesphinx does have a slightly higher one, but it's about not even 30 seconds of difference. No, over 30 seconds. It's like almost 50. Almost.
Yeah, 50. And as we've seen from the tourney, anything can happen, really.
Exactly. This is a higher stressed moment than just the normal run. Plus, no resets. So, these two runners should more or less be considered equals. I think, anyway. I mean, they've both made it here so far, so.
Yeah, any mistake they make will stay in the run. They can't just reset and move on. So.
Looks like Part of the Creed there had a bit better Vengefly RNG. Yeah, it looks like Part of the Creed is going to have just a slightly better KP. I think. No, or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. 52... 50... Yeah, they're identical. Okay, I'm just tripping.
Yeah, identical.
My bad. Here we come to the most difficult trick in the game, Dirtmouth Hops.
It's truly frame perfect jumps. It's really hard not to mess up. Every runner basically messes them up.
Yep. So. The worst.
If you're ever starting to run the game, you should put all your focus on these things. There are other smaller skips in the run that are completely easy compared to Dirtmouth's jumps, obviously.
Here we are at double spike. Part of the Creed gonna go in first. Nice, nails it. And Judgesphinx.
Alright, both runners got it.
Judgesphinx missed one, actually had to.
Never mind.
But, so that's gonna put Part of the Creed probably a couple seconds ahead, maybe one. Let's see, we'll check the transition here. 208.
208.
And
211, so a 3-second gap.
Yeah, ooh, trying to go for Tic Tac Pogo there, kind of failed though. Judgesphinx, with the statue Pogo.
That's gonna make up some of the lost time.
Indeed. We're gonna come up to False Knight here though. The first technical boss of the game, but we just skip it, so. You know.
We'll see if False Knight will be nice to the runners or not.
Yeah, both runners getting terrible RNG there.
Yep.
Jump to the right. It's like Skate was talking about global RNG, but the Judgesphinx with the badly set sound. Global RNG, but actually I think like Hollow Knight just works off cycles. I feel like it's just one day it just genuinely decides I'm gonna be an ass.
Yeah, that is completely the truth. Today has seemingly been a very nice day for the community. Lots of finished runs and things. So we'll see. Maybe when it seems Sphinx's PB was the wrong thing, so it's fixed now.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, so wow, they're even closer. Or even for I don't know.
It's further apart now.
Okay. I'm good at math, I swear.
I believe you. Don't worry.
Here we are at Ancestral Mound, though. Just a hop, skip, and a jump kind of area.
We'll see if what the boulders think today.
Yep.
Creed getting a first bit, and Sphinx getting a second bit.
Not bad, not bad.
So, so yeah, Creed has a little bit of an advantage right now, but nothing that's too large yet.
Yeah, just one failed QGA attempt could really sway the tides right now.
Yep.
And yeah, of course, there's always Umu. Never forget Umu. Ooh, part of the Creed getting that that little, it's like a 2-pixel area, I think, where if you fireball, it'll only hit 3 times instead of 4. But luckily,
it's unfortunate.
So that actually, yeah, go ahead.
It seems to have put Sphinx in the lead a little bit.
That's crazy.
So yeah, as you can see, little mistakes can lose you a lot of time.
Yeah, what one friggin' dumbass glitch can do.
Yep. Hollow Knight is a perfect game.
Perfect. None. It's not like we can force the game to give us every single ability and charm. What? That pause. That was weird. And Judgesphinx choosing to go for the squid skip for some reason.
Seemingly missed the first attempt at fireball skip and decided to go for squid pogo.
Save the fireball, maybe?
Most likely, yes. Or he wasn't confident in his ability to do one fireball. And
yeah, part of the Kree going for the one fireball there. Ooh, the man's too far to the right to man pogo, sadly. Judgesphinx is going to end up a few seconds behind you because of that.
a little bit unfortunate for Sphinx, but
that's just the sway of the game. Here we are, skipping Vengefly King, as is the new route, as of like half a year ago or something. Maybe not even that far.
yeah, it's a much better route because you don't save soaked, so that automatically makes it a better route.
You are so true, SD. Ooh, taking a hit there. I think part of the Creed got slightly better RNG there.
Yeah, slightly better.
And here we are coming up to Hornet. I almost called her Hollow Knight for some reason.
I mean, they are related, so
technically true. Nice. Very good fight on Creed. Judgesphinx following it up too. Getting these staggers. Basically, if you want to get good at Hornet, just make sure she can't play the game.
Yeah, basically. And now we're gonna go get Claw, the most important ability in this game. You basically cannot beat the game without.
Yeah. I mean, you... Oh no, low percent does get Claw, actually.
Yeah, low percent gets it.
But Fungal is a nice area. Thank you for the raid, Clapudo.
Welcome in.
Fungal is nice. You get to see a couple drops, which is very entertaining.
Yep. Drops are always satisfying in this game when you can actually pull them off. And it seems both runners are getting them pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll see E-Pogo.
Fire Pogo from Part of the Creed there, that was very well executed. Let's see what Judgesphinx goes for. Oh, the same thing? Yeah, yeah. Oh no, that was Wii Pogo.
Damage thing.
Ooh, Part of the Creed! That was a spicy Mantis Pogo.
Oh no.
Ooh.
That's...
Oh, the recovery though.
Back up.
Very good.
Oh, the Mantis wasn't nice and for Sphinx either. So.
That's very unfortunate.
Oh, and hitting him afterwards as a way to rub it in. That's just rude.
Very rude. This is a giant FU.
Yeah, that was extremely toxic. And now we're gonna head towards Crossmother and Shadeskip. So.
Quite exciting. First, we gotta make a pit stop, grab the stag here. Forgot what it was called for a second. And now we are on our way. We'll see Part of the Creed, do Grezmother here. That's interesting. Got hit, but really late fireball. Interesting.
Yeah, that was an interesting fight for sure.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the plan there was. Perhaps it was a mistake, but it almost looked intentional.
Oh no, the cleanup.
Oh, so many got away. Judgesphinx for sure had a quicker Grezmother there.
Yep, and we'll see how the cleanup goes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a horrible cleanup. Very nice.
Yep, that was a much better cleanup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of catch-up time there for Sphinx. Maybe gonna put them 5 seconds behind-ish.
About that, I think, yes. Oh, Oh, Creed died.
Oh no!
How unfortunate.
Reset. No, just getting, setting up for a shade skip here where we hop on the wall. Ooh, very nice.
About a 10-second difference right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, Sphinx died as well. How unfortunate. Oh, okay.
Alright, come on.
Okay.
There we go. These runners are terrible.
Oh, Sphinx missed the walking storage, sadly.
Aw. Though he did do the correct thing. Instead of trying to realign again, he went and just went for it. Which, if you're farther out, that you can't walk back. You just gotta go.
Yep. Sometimes it's just worth to not try to do the strat again and just go.
Interesting. I don't know if I missed something or said something wrong, but chat seems to be
I don't know.
Alright, here we are in Dreamplats. Oh, the attempt? I see, okay. I unfortunately did miss it. Thank you. Ooh, the dash back there. That was unfortunate. That was some Lep Crystal Peak Sea Room under plat strats there.
Yep. It's the lip cycle.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see.
Judgesphinx seemingly having a pretty good one though.
Both runners getting fairly good RNG at the Dreamplats and not falling, luckily.
Is there RNG at Dreamplats? I thought it was entirely consistent.
No, there's not. That's the... Yep. I just like to call it RNG.
Right.
Just for relevant. Creed getting the walking storage through that room.
Finger RNG true.
Yep. It's RNG between your brain and hands, which is also RNG.
Nice walking storage from Sphinx as well.
Very nice.
Picking up any percent relic there. And then we will be skipping King Station. Yeah. On our way to Gorgeous Husk.
Getting some extra nice money. The money is always good, and we need it later.
King Station mod check.
Really nice Gorgeous Husk from Creed.
And Sphinx will be following. So that blue leg, I think, unfortunately did lose Judgesphinx a fair amount of time. I love how synced up our timers are right now, though.
Oh yeah, the timers are completely in sync. Oh, Creed messing up the lever skip.
Okay.
Still got it.
2 health, probably gonna heal once or twice before.
Yep, healing on the elevator.
Yeah.
Healing twice. Sphinx getting the lever skip.
Yeah, gotta be safe, especially when you're ahead like this.
Yeah, especially in a race as well, because because dying here is much worse mistake than just taking a bit of extra time to heal.
Exactly. Unfortunately, couldn't get the double or triple there.
is unfortunate.
Oh, okay. Watching it like trapping itself in a corner. Alright, let's see how these duos go.
Oh, Sphinx also missing the fireball.
Watchers are being pretty kind to part of the Creed here, staying together for the most part. And I'm gonna die together? Yeah, okay. There might be a slight bit of desync on Creed's end, but... Oh no, they're pretty much perfect.
Oh, Sphinx
Oh! Creed got, I think, a double-double there. It was hard to see, but...
That's nice. Sphinx.
Very nice. Very nice watches from Creed there. Let's see Sphinx finishing it out.
Oh, one's dead, and...
Nice. Okay. Solid watching ends from both runners. Almost looked like a double triple. That's insane. It was a triple.
I, for some reason, doubt it was a triple.
Like a triple on both ones. So a double triple. That's insane. That is so cool. I don't think I've seen that actually. $15 triples.
Quadruple. Oh, that would be incredible.
Dude, sextuple?
Nice. And now we'll see rafters.
Yes.
But first, making a pit stop for and stealing all the Watcher's money. Well, I guess it's Lurian's money.
We love money.
And Lurian can't really stop you. So...
She's kind of asleep. Wink, wink.
I mean, I think she's dead now. So
asleep. Wink, wink.
yeah, of course.
Rafter skip. That's what's up next for both these runners.
Yep. We'll see how it goes. Rafters is also another slightly harder than average skip, which can mess you up pretty badly. But we'll see how it goes.
So...
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was interesting.
I guess that was intentional.
If it works, it works. You know.
So I think Skate said to be eligible for a for a 31, you have to be sub 18 going into Rafter skip.
Yeah. Sphinx missed the right side but got the left side.
Very nice.
Oh.
Oh right, for 3x.
In one. Sorry.
Yes. So these runners were 1811 or something. Okay. So unfortunately it seems like none of these runners are lined up for a 31, but that's kind of like peak of human ability. So
not even at a 30 pace SMH.
It seems Creed is on a 32 pace currently. And in fact, I think Sphinx might be too.
think Sphinx is slightly off, but I'm not sure.
Don't trust Skate. Skate can 32 a foot. Right.
Alright.
Plus 18 on PD. Oh. Nice.
Okay. And now it's time for peaks.
Yeah, coming up. I learned recently that it's actually peak and not peaks.
Wait, is it actually?
Yeah, but I'm never gonna call it peak.
Huh.
That just doesn't sound good. Crystal peak.
I agree.
Like what?
It will always be peaks in our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is some peak knowledge, I agree. You know, the game is in Chinese anyway, and I can't read Chinese, so you can't prove that it's peaks or peak. Oh,
Yep.
Creed missing the Pogex.
Ooh, very sad.
Having to reset the room.
A dash would have saved it there, but they didn't
Alright,
want to go
getting
for
it
it.
second try. Yeah, the 80% save state save peak, so.
True. Ooh. Taking 2 damage there.
Not getting hit by the spiky guys on the wall. I don't know what they're called, to be honest.
Ooh, nice.
Got
God
nice.
pixel there.
I was about to say nice inventory drop, but this isn't latest patch. Right. We'll see how the cycle goes.
Alright. Any left underplat here? Thankfully not.
Right. Thankfully
Very
no
nice.
left.
Yo, underplat though. Insane.
Not getting disqualified for no underplat today, luckily.
Only god tier runners can underplat.
Yeah, obviously. It's the hardest threat. Alongside third mouth hops.
Yeah, exactly.
Both runners getting a good cycle. Not messing up. Right.
Very nice.
And now it is time for the favorite boss of absolutely every single Hollow Knight runner, Umu.
Oh yeah.
And nothing will ever go wrong at Umu.
Nothing ever.
Who would ever like not get a 2-cycle Umu? Like it's free, no matter what you do, obviously.
So, you thought the race mattered up until now? No.
Not joking you.
This is the entirety of the race coming up for Umu.
Yep. Umu decides who's gonna have a good time and who's not gonna have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Three cycle loses a minute and a half.
Yeah, obviously.
Alright, here we go. On Creed's end, we're starting to move off right now.
Let's getting a fast attack.
Fast attack, which means this next attack's guaranteed to be slow. Very nice. best RNG so far on Sphinx's end, or sorry, Creed's end, and that looks super solid.
Right. Sphinx getting a slow attack as a second one.
Yeah, so not quite best RNG. Creed lining up the second phase nicely, going for a dunk there. Maybe a little low. Ooh, you got too low. That's unfortunate. Gonna have to be a 3 cycle. And it doesn't. I don't think Sphinx had a good cycle there either.
That's possible. Yeah, 3 cycle for Creed.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a 3 cycle for Sphinx as well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The late dunk, Skate says. That's unfortunate.
That
But-
is very unfortunate.
We are coming up to Monomon here.
Well, the race is still on. No one got bullied. Too badly, anyway.
Yep. Very nice.
Going for the weird vaulting storage jump there. No clue how that works.
Yeah, I mean, man, that wall cling storage is like the poster child of any percent development, I feel like. Or I don't know about any percent, but like the Hollow Knight run development in general. Because even when wall cling storage was discovered, it still took a little bit for people to figure out how to get that. And it's just like, and now at one point it was like such a mythical thing, like archives wall cling storage. Like, there's no way, and now everyone's just doing it. So it's like the things Hollow Knight people can do are crazy.
There's like a lot of these smaller optimizations that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's an 18-second gap right now in favor of Creed. So, still a pretty close race, and anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. I think the worst bout of RNG coming up is just the final boss, the Hollow Knight, of course.
Yep.
But there's
QGA.
first try.
Creed getting
Okay.
first try. Very nice.
That was really good. Really good. Going with some crazy double dash strat, and then Judge, unfortunately, second try. Let's go.
Second try.
Second try, just as good.
And Skate, that's a bit toxic.
Skate will.
Creed
Skate will be
slightly
skate.
messing up at the arena, but yeah, okay, sure, you would never. I believe you.
Ooh, this is
Judge
gonna
also
be.
messing up.
Oh, okay. Recovery
That
was
was-
good though.
That was yep. Oh, missing the jump into the spikes. There's probably a name for that, which I don't know.
Thorn warp.
Yep. As you can tell, I'm a very good any percent runner.
Predict just chose not to join the tournament just to give everyone else a chance.
Yeah, obviously. If I was here, it would already be over. I would have gotten a 29 even. Creed is living life on the edge.
Yeah, no kidding. Especially right here. And okay.
Oh,
Makes it
not
fair.
kidding. Oh, Creed. Judge is also on 1 health. We'll see if... Oh, Judge will heal. Playing it safe.
Mm. You definitely don't want to die here. That'd be horrible.
Definitely not. And we will most likely see
Good thing.
a 10 without.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. Part of the speed.
Then without woo. Woohoo.
Another
We love to see it.
incredibly intense trick that people can't really get.
Yeah, it's truly extremely difficult.
You gotta press like a couple buttons. Oh. Nice backup there. Still makes it through though.
Good. Both runners getting 10 without. It's incredible. We've never seen such good RNG before.
Unheard of. Pretty good beast stand. Oh, took a damage there.
Oh, okay, yep.
On
double 10 without. Woo.
Creed on 1 health here going into this. Ooh, okay. A bit low. Low on health is going to be a pretty slow devout fight.
Okay. Devouts on 1 health for always incredible. Okay. Judge getting past the devout to the second attempt. Getting some extra soul.
Healing up, very good.
Yeah. Don't want to risk it.
Both runners skipping the grub. Hogged up.
You love to see it.
And here we are. Okay. Very nice.
Very nice devout.
I would say both runners had about equal times there, roughly.
Yeah, most likely because Creed was on 1 health and had a slow devout.
Yeah.
And Charge messed up the devout skip. And had to do a second without. You read this.
Very interesting. I'm not sure. Creed's been playing a little jank these last couple of minutes.
Creed is just making content, you know.
Of course.
And now we're coming up on the Hollow Knight itself. The extremely fun final fight. Math is hard anyway, it's fine.
Alright, here we go. Back to back THK fight.
How many parries will THK do?
Oh boy. Let's hope none. Good double there. Second double. Love to see it. Alright, pretty good fight. There's a parry, pretty horrible fight. Another parries.
Third parry.
3 parries in a row. Oh my gosh. Another double. Incredible fight. Oh, amazing. Amazing fight.
Oh, more
parries. Oh, horrible fight. Oh, double. What a good fight.
Oh, Judge getting a terrible fight. Oh, never mind. It's a great fight.
Oh, just missed the screen skip there. Very close though. Wasn't the
More
official.
parries. Balloon. Alright.
This is
getting more parries.
genuinely quite a good fight for Creed though. Oh, screen skip missed. What a horrible fight for Creed though.
The Judge just got a triple hit, or am I imagining things?
There's no way. And Sphinx ending it off here. Both runners
And
missing
we-
scream skip. GG's.
GG's.
Creed gonna end up with a 34-16? No.
A 30. It's a 34 for sure.
34, like 20.
20.
Oh, got it.
Oh, Sphinx getting the scream skip.
Yeah, very good. Very nice. Gonna end it off with a 34-45. It was a really good race.
A good race. A pretty close one as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
A 44 even.
A
Incredible.
All right. Hi, runners. Congratulations.
Hi.
Congratulations, Creed, on the win there.
Thank you.
That was a really close race between the two of you, actually.
Yeah, it
Well-
looked pretty like consistently within. I mean, the beginning was within what, like 5 seconds, and then it slowly
Oh,
became maybe
incredible.
20, but no more than that.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Hi, runners. Congratulations. Sphinx was just right on your tail the entire time. Thankfully, you didn't make any like major oopsies, so you didn't give Sphinx the time they needed to catch up. But hey,
When I missed when I missed 2 cycle, I was like, this is it. This is the
oh,
this is the opportunity, and then unfortunately, it looks
mhm.
like the same thing happened.
Yeah, Uma just wasn't being kind today.
Unfortunate.
We just wanted a close race today, it seems.
Mm.
And okay, Fruno in chat is asking about the pause in the fireball skip.
Yeah.
Creed.
So my shoulder is a bit messed up right now, so I'm not sitting at my chair. I'm sitting at my couch, and because of that, I've got my keyboard set up weird. And now when I do like really close inputs, like fireball skips or other tricks, I'll sometimes just fat finger the pause key, and it keeps happening, and it's really frustrating. And I was really hoping it wouldn't happen in this race, but it happened once. And it was okay. I reacted quickly to it, but no, I'm not trying to induce some major glitch. I don't know how to do that, but yeah, that's what the pause was.
Sphinx, how are you feeling about your run overall?
I mean, it started off a bit poorly, and the end wasn't great, but you know, it was better than I have been doing.
I mean, you're like within 30 seconds of your PV, so that's in a race setting.
That's a plus. That's a
yeah,
plus.
It's actually.
I feel like Hollow Knight was being a bit mean as well. I don't know.
For sure. Was there anything that you were particularly happy with?
Well, I'm glad I finally got that Walkling storage coming out of Dream now. I've been trying to get that for a long time, and I'm glad I actually got it for once.
Yeah, I've been missing that a lot recently, and I was like, if I can just get in the race, that'd be nice. So it sounds like we both did it.
Mm-hmm. Creed, I gotta ask about that Gruzmother. What happened there?
I really need to practice Gruzmother because I think I lose consistently like 5 seconds in that split every time, and it's just embarrassing, really. So yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, it's like it looked like you you either messed up the first nail cancel or just chose not to fireball.
Well, for the first nail cancel, there's a new strat we do where we do one nail hit and then start nail canceling, because it lets you start the first nail hit further back. So that's intentional. But then Gruzmother flew up and I just didn't follow her, so I couldn't do the last fireball, and I was like, well, I'll just wait.
Unfortunate. Question in the chat, any more runs today? Yes, there are actually 2 more runs today. There's going to be 3 runs back to back to back. The next one will be starting in 45 minutes. But yeah, it was a really, really clutch race all around for the both of you.
Yeah,
GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Everyone Creed wants to comment on that double dash QGA.
Oh, I did do that. Yes, I was very happy to have hit that. I've started hitting it a little bit more consistently now because I do a different strat than I used to.
Oh yeah.
Instead of trying to dash directly onto the spot on the wall and just C dash immediately, I'll overshoot it, or I dash too high on the wall and then slide down and then do the C dash. And the slide down never feels that good, but the good thing is that I can hit C dash and then jump immediately afterwards. And if I nail the C dash, then the jump won't come out. But if I miss the C dash, then I'll jump off the wall and I won't dunk at all.
Okay.
So anyone trying to do QG double dash, I highly recommend it. Shout out to the no people in chat who need that advice, but it's there.
Yeah, the chat was having a wild time with your deepness. I completely forgot words.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta make it close. I mean, I think Sphinx and I both had 1 HP journeys to Deep Nest, right?
Yeah, I did get it.
That you healed and I didn't.
Yeah, I'm too much of a coward to just go for it.
I definitely almost died. I was like, I'll take my time here. But if the spider had decided to spit at me while I was on the wall instead of on my way to the wall, then I don't think I could have reacted in time.
Fair enough. Okay, I think we need to start wrapping it up here for the next race coming up soonish. Judgesphinx, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I'm just happy I made it this far in the tournament. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm glad I made it to this point. So I'm not too disappointed. I've been taken out here, but I'm doing all right. Feeling good.
Yeah, you made it very respectably far. Creed, anything you'd like to?
Yeah, Magma, you and I better win our next matches because I'm looking forward to facing you, my arch nemesis.
Oh.
Besides that, it's been fun, and I can't wait for the next round.
Hell yeah. Anything you'd like to say, Predic?
Not really, no. It was a really good race, and thank you to the runners. GG.
Okay, well, we are going to rate it off to Zenki 12. They are doing some all skills right now. But there is another race coming up on the hour in about 40 minutes. That will be TK3 versus Real SDF, and then an hour and a half after that, Almothity versus Sky Zoomer. So we got a lot of great races coming up for y'all. So stick around and come back when it's ready. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I rated off.
All right.